Okay, hi guys. I made a video, but it turns out that I clicked the one where it only shows the music, the media, but not the microphone and the video and the music. So because of that, I have to redo this video. Originally, I started with my top one having 93%, and as you can see, it's 60% now. So I do the quick math of how much time I spent. So a couple minutes ago, now it's more like 1 hour ago, I went to get my school schedule. And trust me, my school schedule is way more different than the old one. Like, I'll show you the old one just to prove my point. Okay, let me show you the old one. Let me show you the old one. Let's continue playing the music. The old one. Hold on, I'll pause it. Okay, so this is my schedule. Hold on, let me replay the music. I had to blur off some things. So yeah, this is my schedule. This is the old schedule I had. Now let's show you guys the new one. The new one. This is the new one. I took it in 12:20, so that means a few minutes ago. So this is my new schedule. Yeah, I know, this is crazy. But let me explain why I'm doing this video. There's actually a very crazy reason. So some of you probably remember about the girl from Scouts. Yeah, well, I have suspicions that she might actually be joining my school. While I took all my stuff and I was going towards my car, I noticed her for 5 seconds. And I didn't talk to her or do anything to her because, I just wanted to go back to watching TV. But I actually think I saw her. I think some of you know her name, but I'm gonna change the name to Roxy. So I saw a Roxy. And I didn't see her parents, but I think it's because she's going with her grandparents to get her schedule. Which means she might actually be coming to my school. This is good for me because this means I get to talk to her more and I can befriend her even more. Okay, let me close this music. Okay. So you might say this is good, right? Well, I might actually genuinely be cooked. By the way, Lefty and Righty are back. Lefty, say hi. Yo, what's up, chat? It's been a while. If you've been wondering where I've been to the void. It's a 4D space where with almost no concept of time. So it could have been a few days or it could be years that I've been there. Oh, that's pretty good, but no, that's not the one I want. But it is pretty good though. This is some pretty good music. By the way, we'll be using a few different music since Kiri promised you guys that he would... Kiri, okay? He promised you guys, aka this guy over here. Yep, that's me. Hello guys. The literal YouTuber, yeah, he promised you guys that he was gonna show you his playlist, but he never did. So we're doing it at the same time as explaining what's happening. So yeah. Absolute peace. So now let's get back to the more serious part. Why is Terry saying that he's genuinely cooked? Why is the creator of the video saying he's genuinely cooked? Well, as you know, he has a goal. And his goal is to be a background character. In fact, recently, not too recently, we didn't, but consciousness helped Terry to be a plan. And the first rule of this plan is to avoid annoying people. There's multiple different rules to train and prepare the main character, aka him. However, let me explain to you. The problem is the technicalities. Because technically the main character, aka the creator of this video, is allowed to have friends. However, it is technically still ambiguous. We know that they're friends and Kiri, the main character, decided that he can only have friends outside of school, or he can't have friends. He can have friends at school so long as he makes sure that they're the good ones that he wants. So in one way, it's okay, but we wouldn't be having this problem if that was all. So you might wonder, what is the problem? Why are we making it a big deal? Why did it take us 15 minutes to make a video? Turned out it wasn't actually recording his voice, and we have to redo it. Well, let me explain. Think about it systematically speaking. And I'll honestly be honest, because the main character is not going to tell you guys. Honestly, the main character might actually genuinely be cooked. Since this person isn't just a person. This person can actually read the main character. That's right. She's actually able to tell his emotions. For example, I don't know if we've mentioned it before, but there was a time before the summer camp where she noticed that something was wrong with the main character, which was shocking. Also, good news. But while we were going to get our enrollment for our schedule, we didn't get any of the problems we had last year. Little Timmy wasn't there, Naruto's descendant wasn't there either, and the snitch wasn't there. I mean, the snitch was there, but she left a few minutes later and didn't notice us. So yeah, our main character is goated. He's him. But enough of that. That still wouldn't explain one thing, right? Why are we generally cooked? Well, to explain, we would have to go back a little bit in time. The main character realized something. If he was to be in his school, all hell would let loose. And that's not saying that she would cause problems. No, not at all. In the context of the main character's opinion, you would describe her as being a heroine of sorts. Which means, what happens when the main character, who's 50% MC and 50% background character, is friends with the semi-heroine in a school environment? Well, we'll answer it to you guys. We'll tell you what would happen. Hello everyone, I'm Consciousness, and I'll be narrating the answer. The main character enters the building. He talks to her, and eventually a brilliant light appears. Everyone wants to be friends with the girl, which isn't necessarily bad, since the main character wants her to have friends and to grow as a person. So what would happen to the main character himself? Simple. People might fall in love with her, people might want to befriend her, and then they'll all line up to go to Kiri, the main character. And then they'll ask him, hey, can you introduce me to her? And you know what the main character is obviously gonna answer? Hell no! Do it yourself. I'm not your friend. I'm not gonna help you with that. This is valid, technically speaking. Why would the main character help people? Why would the main character decide to help them be friends? Is he being overprotective? Is he possessive? Nope. It's just a simple fact that the main character just doesn't want to help people. And by not helping people, I don't mean he never helps people. But just helping people on something like that is just beneath the main character. He's just not gonna do it. Alright, let's go into another music. We might as well. Okay, so let's get to the point. What is our option? What are our options? With everything going on, what will we do? What will we suffer? What is your game plan? Well, we should ask him himself. What is your game plan? Your game plan. It's pretty difficult, but I think the only way that I can really train myself and still be a background character is if I can stand background character. I can really use type of background character. That's a character that allows practice characters. I've also mentioned before about me going all out, or me going all out anyway. And to clarify this, yeah, I am going all out. I will be going all out. But not completely all out. I'm going like maybe 10% of my strength, which means I'm going to be 10% more serious. Or to be specific, I'll be a certain amount of times more locked in, as people would say it. Actually, I think this one's pretty good. Wait. Okay, so here's my plan. I'll also be showing a few music for my playlist, so that counts as the video I was planning on making. Honestly, I think my voice is a bit annoying. I think I might have to drink something. I haven't drank anything for a pretty long time since waking up. These voices in my head sound like hand grenades. La 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 la, bang. La 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 la. I'm actually over dramatic, guys. I mean, it's good that Roxy, that's not actually her name, but you know, this is gonna be her nickname for now. Roxy she's gonna be in my school. This doesn't mean she's gonna be in my classroom. And I'm honestly hopeful she's not in my classroom. Because honestly, I would actually be cooked if she was in my classroom. If she's in my school, okay, I might see her a few times. But if she's in my classroom, I am absolutely cooked. No, actually, she's absolutely cooked. But my classroom is not the best. Actually, my classroom kind of sucks. There's an overly annoying person known as Little Timmy. Formerly, there was someone who would talk so much, like Naruto. But now she's gone, like I said, guys. But we might actually be cooked about that as well. And to be specific, we're cooked because we replaced someone who yapped so much with a person who's even worse. And by worse, I mean by several degrees. Naruto's descendant was annoying. She would talk a lot about what she did in the weekend, and she would be annoying, and she is annoying. But even she had some limitations. She wasn't overly annoying. She was annoying, but, you know, she was manageable. But the replacement that we have for her is worse. The replacement that we're gonna have for Naruto's descendant is, she talks so much, so annoyingly, that I had to quit doing my exam and say, nah, I'll do it later because she's too annoying. Not even Naruto's descendant could do something like that. In fact, I don't think he would do it in general. But this replacement that we have is worse. If she's able to make me quit doing my exam because I'm like, I can't focus no more. You know she's an Avenger level threat. She's so powerful that she could probably shake the multiverse. Naruto's descendant can shake planets, maybe 1 or 2 universes. Her replacement, she can shatter the whole multiverse. The only way for you to survive is if you're complex multiversal, I'm telling you. The multiverse might genuinely be cooked. So yeah. Also, I think I'm okay. So here's my reasoning for why I think I actually saw Roxy. Okay, so to explain, I had finished getting my schedule. Oh yeah, I should probably show you guys my schedule. So 1 second, I'll pause it, then bring you back when I show you guys it. Okay. Okay, so this is my old schedule. Now let me show you guys my new schedule that I just got a few minutes ago. Probably an hour now, but anyways. This is the new one. Look, I did it. Look, just look at this information. I told you. Okay. Yeah. So this is my new schedule. You might notice that there's names that are different and that we didn't have usually. Or you might even notice the fact that we have 2 periods where it's gym class. By the way, if you're wondering which class, how to figure out which one is gym class, just translate gym class or physical education, no, gym class or whatever, and translate it to French, and look at the first three letters, and you'll find out. Or if you don't know, I'll just point it at you guys. I'll just show it to you guys. Hold on. Nope, not this one. Not this one. Like I'll literally color it in yellow so that you can see. Look. This one. And this one. So yeah, apparently I'm gonna have gym class during the morning. Yeah, and I have a new gym teacher apparently. I also have a new science teacher apparently. Or no, actually, my science teacher is now my main teacher again. What I mean is the main teacher I have is still here, and she's gonna now be doing science. And yeah, just look at the details of the information about my new school schedule and try comparing it to the old one I had. Because honestly, I might actually be cooked with the schedule. I'm gonna be memorizing the schedule and everything, of course. But generally, I might be cooked. The only good thing that I consider a good improvement, it has to be MTT. MTT is a period in my school where instead of doing work, you do work, but they're like projects, and you can make basically whatever project you want, which means I can basically just continue making my book during this period, or decide to do a new project. But obviously, I don't want to do any new project, create a new project, so I'm just going to continue my book. So yeah. Also, you might have noticed something very, very interesting. Actually, no, I don't think you guys did. Originally, you guys would have if you had access to the original recording, not this one. So this is good, because I might have spoiled a little bit too much about my book. So this is good that this one doesn't have the information. And I'll make sure of this by, there you go. So if you're wondering a few things, don't forget, first of all, we have 86 subscribers at the time of this video being recorded. Look. And yeah, the reason why I'm in my playlist showing you guys a few music is because I said that I was going to show my music list. So we might as well. Oh yeah, and if you want to know the video about the girl I'm talking about, it's this one. It's called Skit Adventure Episode 1. He's in the walls! Wait, actually, this does give me an idea. This gives me an idea. Also, let me know, guys, if you want me to do reaction videos. Because I still have to do the Simon Brea one. Simon Brea. Because I said I was going to... I don't know which episode I said it was going to be Simon Brea. I think it was recapping from first year to second year. I think that's the video I did. Oh my god, it was a long time ago. It was a month ago, apparently. I feel like I did another video before this one. Oh, I mean, yes, I did one. I did communication is key, and here is why. But okay, you should guys, you should watch this. This counts as a Kiri's life as the wannabe background character. This counts, guys. And if you want to know what the Kiri's life as the wannabe background character is all about, well, let me explain. This is my school life as an anime-ish life discussion, or if you prefer, recapping school life during and before school. During and before school essentially means I'll be doing videos where I talk about the beginning, when before school starts, like me waking up in the morning, locking in, preparing myself to go to school, showing you guys my fit and stuff like that, and then brushing my teeth and stuff like that, and this, and then ending the video off, and then going for a part 2 of this first episode. So let's say I do episode 1. It would be like me eating my food. Maybe you guys get to see what I'm watching, what YouTube video I'm watching in the morning, and then after that, I'll do a video about what happened during school and any improvement and stuff like that. And honestly, the biggest highlight would probably be Roxy joining my school. If you don't know who Roxy is, she's from Scouts and stuff. And allegedly by the one, the only, and the ever so mystical. Yeah. So you know how ow this hurts. That hurt. That hurt. That hurt. Okay. So you know how Lefty and Righty are back? Yeah. So allegedly speaking, keep in mind, allegedly speaking, Righty ships me with Roxy, romantically speaking, and also he's not the only person who actually ships me with her. Because you guys might not notice, but there's actually people who watch my video, like above me, kind of like gods, but they're like multiversal watchers. You know those who watch anime and perceives anime as fiction? Yeah. So basically, I have viewers who are looking into my memories or something, and they're entertained by my suffering and stuff and the things I do. So those multiversal viewers are like watching me, okay? And they're commenting. They even get to see me recording the video. They're even above me and stuff like that. It's complicated, guys. But yeah, apparently when I check the comments of those multiversal viewers, they are apparently stating that I should go with Roxy and I should try dating Roxy, while Lefty and the viewers think I should be dating I have to date Ariel or Aria, whatever it was, the nickname I created. Which, in my opinion, is kind of absurd. Not because they're younger than me, because they're not younger than me. They're actually approximately my age. Approximately. They're not below 12. That's all I care about. I have a specific strict age limit. Because, I can't date someone too young, or else people are gonna call me a young lover. They're gonna literally quote the song from Kendrick Lamar. I think everyone knows about it. But if you don't know about it, what was it called? Bro, I always forget the Kendrick Lamar song. I know it's a good song. Not Like Us, yes, that's the song, Not Like Us. Psst, I see that. Okay, since I can't show you guys the music, they're gonna say this. Say, Kiri, I hear you like them young. You better not ever go to Cell Block 1. No, you better go to Cell Block 1. Hey, Thierry. They're gonna say, hey, I know you like them young. You better go to Cell Block 1. Because you're catching minor. So I can't have this in my resume. And also, that's impossible for me to like them young because I'm into older women. They don't necessarily have to be older than me. Because, like, but I have a preference for older, okay? Okay, like 2 years older than me. It's complicated. So you don't have to worry about me becoming a predator in the future. I'm not into women who are younger than me. Any woman younger than 12? Okay, no, any person age 12 or below, hell no. Hell no. If you're not high school level in age, I'm not dating you. I'm not even going to say I'm sorry because it's true. I have a reputation. I can't be known as young lover 189. I can't go to prison. I'm not going to prison, guys. I would not survive going to prison. Like, I've watched a few videos about prison and stuff, and it's horrible. You have to poop and sleep in the same. You gotta poop in the same area as your cellmate. You have to smell the poop. The smell of poop, and don't get me started with everything. If you gotta pee, you're gonna pee, and your cellmate, you pee and poop in the same room as another person that you don't know, and you have to smell when they pee or poop. And you know they're not gonna give you good ventilation, because you're supposed to feel the pain of being in prison so that you change your life and you don't do the stupid things that you did. So obviously they're not going to give you good ventilation or anything. Or you might not even get ventilation. Or they might not even let you open a window. Because they'll be like, nah, I know you're just going to try escaping using the window. Yeah, I'm going to try escaping through the window because I don't want to smell this guy's pooping and peeing. So yeah, I can't go to prison. I literally can't go to prison. I don't want to go to prison. I'm not going to prison, guys. I'm staying a good person. Not good person, but a decent enough person, okay? Because good and evil is subjective anyways for me. But yeah, I'm going to stay good. I'm going to stay me enough so that I don't have to go to prison. Okay, but enough about prison and all that crazy stuff in prison, okay? Honestly, I don't know. Because in one way, I'm kind of cooked if she is a part of, But anyway, let me explain to you guys why I think I might have saw Roxy. I don't think I said it. So yeah, the reason I thought I saw Roxy is a equivalent of multiple different facts that makes it impossible to deny. So none of you can say I was imagining things, okay? Because I have multiple things that prove that I wasn't or I was exaggerating or I was wrong. First of all, I slept before 12 a.m. and woke up at 8:31 something, which means that I had over 7 hours of sleep. Keep in mind, you need 8 hours in average to have of sleep. That's important. I had more than 8 hours of sleep, which means that my view was perfectly fine. To add to this, I drank lemonade. Oh wait, no, before that. I took a shower before going to get my schedule. And to add to all of that, I drank lemonade before we went out. If you don't know what lemonade is, it's lemons, I'm pretty sure, sugar and stuff like that. And you mix it together and then create sugary water called lemonade. And it tastes good. And it gives you a lot of energy. So I gave sugar to my brain, which means that my brain was activated. I had enough sleep. I took a shower that definitely woke me up. I took a hot shower, and I had lemonade on my side. So I had everything I needed to be prepared to go get my schedule. So when I had finished and I was going to my mom's car, and I saw her for a few seconds, I know it's her. Although there is one thing that makes it so that maybe I'm wrong, but I have a countermeasure for that. So I didn't see her parents. And you might also say, oh, maybe it's someone who looks like Roxy. And I agree with you. It's possible that someone looks like her. However, I have something that can explain or disprove the fact that her parents weren't there. It's true that her parents weren't there, but it could have been her grandparents. You see, she mentioned to me a while ago that her parents came to visit her. So technically speaking, her parents could have decided to stay here for a while, or maybe her parents decided to move to this location, and maybe she's moving with them or something. I don't know what happened to her, honestly. Who knows? But it could have been her grandparents, which means that maybe the reason I didn't have a 100% guarantee that it was her, since it wasn't her mom or dad, it could be because it was one of her grandparents, her two grandparents. And honestly, I might actually be correct about this. Also, what if you okay? I know a few of you might say, okay, what if it was her little sisters, or one of her sisters? I can assure you, it was not one of her sisters. I can assure you with 100% certainty that it wasn't one of her sisters, because her sisters don't look like her visibly, like in the face, but like the color scheme, yeah, no. So yeah, also they're very, very tiny. And the person I saw, which is Roxy, guys, I'm telling you, is the exact same height as Roxy. So she looks like Roxy. She has the same height as Roxy, and I have a good alibi to explain why it wasn't. Why her parents weren't there. Maybe it was her. Maybe they were working, and it was the grandparents. So, and with the fact that I drank lemonade before going, took a good shower of over like 10 minutes. I drink lemonade, like I said, and I woke up with enough sleep time. There's no way I was just imagining it. And just to add to be sure that it was her, there is one more thing I did. I checked the images that I had of her. No, I didn't take photos of her, but I have photos of her from my mom, who took photos of us with her consent, of course, guys. So yeah, I checked the photos, and I'm kind of like, I don't know. I feel like it is her, and if it's true, I might actually not be cooked for school. Just think about it this way. All the problems are basically gone. The only annoying person left is little Timmy. Dark humor guy is still gonna be in the classroom, which means that I still have my homie with me. The other guy who I'm gonna call him Wilbur. Yeah, Wilbur. Oh my! You guys don't even know about the history of Wilbur, man. So this is actually an English exam I had, and I'm telling you, it is the worst English exam I ever had to do. It was so bad, and then one of the guys were called Wilbur. One of the 5 guys was called Wilbur or something. One of the 4 was called Wilbur, and oh my goodness, the whole exam was so annoying. Of course, I completed it because I told you guys. Now I'm gonna be doing some higher stuff, very high stuff, like some super duper high level English stuff, exams. So anyways, well yeah. So yeah, I guess this is a pretty funny name to give to someone. But yeah, Wilbur is not Wilbur for my exam. No, Wilbur for my exam, annoying problem to do. Okay, but Wilbur for my classroom. Okay, yeah, Wilbur for my classroom. Clarification: my classroom isn't bad at all. I mean, he gets punished by the teacher, but in my opinion, he never does anything wrong to me. I mean, personally speaking, when I drop a pencil and it rolls over to his direction, he picks it up and gives it to me. For a person like me who's lazy, this is perfect. I have no problems with him. And what about the new people? If it's not the new Naruto's descendant, if it's, you know what? We gotta give her a new. We gotta give her a name. Naruto's descendant version 2. Naruto's second descendant. Bingo. We have it. Naruto's second descendant. So yeah, Naruto's second descendant is way worse than Naruto's first descendant. So they're still that, but the other 2, I don't know about the other 2 boys. The 2 boys that are coming with her. I don't know if they're bad. I only know one of them, one of the new boys, because he was introduced on the before final day of school or the final day of school. Ambiguity, because I don't remember too well, but yeah. And he was he was okay. He wears glasses and he can speak in English apparently. I'm not too sure if he's good. I only got to talk to him for like 10 seconds. All we said to him was hello, and he said hello to us, and then he just left. So overall, and then again, there's always still the final one. Maybe the final one is very good. So it's kind of ambiguous, guys. But yeah. So honestly, I think I might just be overreacting. Maybe having Roxy in the school is a good thing. Maybe this is a new beginning for my background characterness. Besides, that technically means I have someone to talk to. Although whether or not I'll actually be talking to her is it's another thing, that's for sure. But since she won't have any friend that she knows that goes to my school, to my knowledge, unless someone else from the Scouts is also going to my school. Other than that, if there's no one else, then this is good. This is the perfect opportunity for me to talk to her, get to know her even more, and add more information to my anyways, yeah, no, I can tell you guys this. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, hopefully the next video won't be a video different. Hopefully the video that we're gonna be playing next is gonna be Simon Brea. We'll be actually reacting to his most popular videos. We'll be watching. No, actually, what we'll be doing is we're gonna watch 5 of his shorts, and then I'll highlight my comments that I did to him, and then we'll be good. After that, I think we'll do 4 of his videos, maybe 3 of his videos. I was thinking about using my TV, but I think it's better if I use my telephone to do them. TV's kind of difficult. TV's kind of different. TV is a different level of complexity. Unless I use my my camera. But yeah. So I hope you guys liked this video. Hopefully it was enjoyable. And if you're wondering if this counts as this, yes, it technically does count. So don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to watch my most recent videos. AKA communication is key, and here is why. This is actually a pretty interesting video because I'm actually giving you guys a life lesson in this video. Unlike the other videos where I let's just say it's ambiguous if you think it's good. Also, it's crazy to see that my most popular video is my very first official video in the channel called "Please Help Me Reach 12,000 Subscribers." But I actually have a goal, okay guys? Please, okay, I know 12,000 subscribers is a lot, and I'm not saying get me 12 subscribers immediately. I'm okay about waiting a year or maybe 2 years or whatever, I don't know, we'll see. It's more of the number I really want to reach, like the final end goal for what I want to reach so far. But for now, if you guys can be as gracious and generous as you've been, it would be nice if I could reach 100 subscribers before school starts. Oh, and by the way, if you want to know when my school starts, it is going to be September 1. Let me check, but yeah, it's going to be September 1. So please get me 100 subscribers before I go to school. And if you're wondering when I go to school exactly, like the time frame, it's 8:35. So you should, I walk to school at 8:30. So try to get me subscribers before September 1, 2026, before 8:30. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. And yeah, I'm basically out. I hope you guys like this video. This was an interesting video to make because it's like guys. You have to understand. It says 1:27 p.m. But the video that I made originally was 53 minutes plus. Okay, And there's a lot of other things that happen. So when I say a few minutes, it's technically been like 2 hours around, approximately. For example, you guys noticed that the photo of my schedule is 20. It says 12:20. But when you guys saw the video, one of the first time you saw the video was at 12:48, around that time. That's the time where I showed you guys the photo. Yeah, like I said, I did a video before, but the problem was that I forgot to put the audio of me talking. So it only so all that you guys would have heard if I put the video would be the musics that I was showing you guys. Yeah, I even in that video I literally put what music I would put if I ever got married, which is funny. And honestly, if you guys want to know which music I'm gonna be putting when I ever get married, if I do get married, well, you gotta subscribe, guys. You guys literally have to subscribe. It would help me so much. It would help me reach 100 before going to school. Come on, guys. Well, just pull up your friends. Pull up your friends. Tell them to watch this video, and tell them to subscribe if you can. Come on, guys. All I'm asking for basically for before school is literally just give me 14 subscribers. All I need is 14 subscribers to reach 100. Besides, subscribing is literally free. And if you start not liking my videos eventually in the future, you can unsubscribe. I mean, the whole point of me doing these videos is to see if people want to know about my life. Kind of contradictive because, background character. But the thing is, being a background character at school and me showing and talking to you guys about my plans in my video, it's different. Nobody knows who I am. So it's kind of different. So I'm like an anonymous background character, basically. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see each other later, I guess. And don't forget, I need 14 subscribers to get to 100, okay? And once we get to 100, maybe I'll do a surprise something. I don't know what happened if you reach 100. I don't know if you get the ability to go live or whatever. Also, you should probably check my comment where I show you guys recommendations of what you should watch. And all of the things I'm showing to you guys are all things that I have completely watched, or I'm only missing 2 episodes to finish them. The anime recommendations are the following one: Assassination Classroom, Kill Blue, Loner Life in Another World, and finally, I'll Become a Villainous That Will Go Down in History. Which is actually interesting because I actually made a plan that has to do with I'll Become a Villainous That Will Go Down in History. Kinda. It's more like a step-by-step plan, but I can't tell you anything. I can tell you one of the first rules. The first rule is ignore all annoying people. Yeah, anyways. Hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to try making me get 100 before school. Please, guys, I'm begging you. It would be so cool if I got 100 before school. Plus, it would give me something to oh, wait, no, I can't tell people I make YouTube videos. Never mind. I have to keep that a secret. But yeah, anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. And hey, guys. If I do ever get 100 subscribers, maybe I could play the music that I would use for my marriage, and y'all can rate it and stuff and see, this is good, this is bad, or maybe you'll say something like, seriously, this music, this Japanese music, wow, you're such a freaking otaku. And I'm gonna say this to you guys, okay, and at least 80% of people in the internet, and like 80% of the things you see on shorts are literally anime. Beyblade is anime. Pokemon's anime. A bunch of other things in the whole thing, the whole YouTube internet is anime. And most of the most popular videos or shorts are all talking about anime and stuff like that. I'm not saying the very, very most popular, but most of the popular ones are anime and stuff. Animated videos are technically anime. Subjectively. I mean, like, maybe not. but maybe a little. Anyways, yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, hopefully I'll get 100 subscribers before school, and hopefully I'll get to show you photos of my fit for school, and a bunch of other things. Also, guys in the comments, if you should comment. You should comment about my videos. Also, surprisingly enough, my second most popular short video is that time I got reincarnated as a slime video. Look, it's this one.
Are you seriously mocking me? You didn't think I'd agree to this, did you? You've got guts, proposing this kind of crap when you know damn well I'm a demon lord. These demands prove how arrogant you are.
Yeah, anyways. Also, if you guys are wondering where I'm at, honestly, I'm basically at the same point. I finished the episode with the Council of the West stuff, and now I'm going to watch. Well, I'm not gonna watch now, but like later on, I'm gonna. And actually, I think on Friday I'm gonna watch that time I get reincarnated as a slime. And I'm gonna watch the next episode, the episode about like the whole stuff, and I'll try filming a few clips because apparently I can't watch the whole show because of copyright reasons. It's complicated, but apparently, as you can see here, Rimuru, you guys can hear the audio and everything, and I'm not getting flagged or anything. And if I continue to do some small like super small pieces of moments of the show, I can show you guys. I can clip it, put it on my channel, and y'all can see some of the small clips. So anyway, yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see each other eventually. Peace. Oh wait. Since I've seen YouTubers have their own ending song, where they choose music from Spotify or make their own music and they put it as like the outro of their video. Let me find one. Let me go find one. Let me find one. And peace. And goodbye, everyone.